Edmonton housing sales price are strong month over month. Is that true or not? Let's find out. It's Manny Bagga with the Bagga Team from Roller Page Naralta.
Hey, it's Shivani Bagga.
Well, let's stroll, Shivani. I'm not going to discuss anything else. Why people are saying the market is down, but all the stats and all the news which is we are reading, they say the Edmonton housing markets are very strong month over month. Can you give us an inside scoop so we can discuss with our audience?
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell, and comment down below to see what else we have coming up.
And also stay at the very end. Shivani has the best advice to give it to you, which will be way more benefit for you. So watch this video to the end.
Fantastic. Let's get into this. If they're saying that the housing market is going up and sales are increasing month over month, let's talk about it. The average residential sale price right now is sitting at $369,000. That is a month over month decrease of only 0.2%. That is nothing. It's very stable. Year over year, we are seeing a decrease of 13%, however. And if we're talking about our detached single family properties, the average sale price is sitting at $460,000. Month over month, that's a 1.7% increase, almost 2% here. That is fantastic. That is a healthy growth that we're seeing in the market. If we're talking year over year, comparing it to 2022, it has been a decrease of 9%. Semi-detached properties, they're sitting in an average of $358,000, month over month increase of 0.7%. It may not be much, however, it's still an increase. Year over year, we're seeing it drop by 0.6%. Again, very, very stable in our semi-detached market, whether it goes up or whether it goes down, very stable. Coming into our row homes and townhouses, the average price for those properties is sitting at $251,000. Month over month increase of 1.4%. Again, a very healthy increase. And year over year is a decrease of 4.3%. If we then delve into our apartments and condominium market, the average is sitting at $187,000, a month over month decrease of only 0.8%, and year over year, only 0.1%. Very healthy market again in our condos as well. So to wrap it up, that's what we're seeing in our residential segment of Edmonton's market.
So while you was reading all those stats, what I see that people are comparing our Edmonton with more metropolitan cities.
Absolutely.
And they think that if they went 25%, 26%, 30%, or 15% down, they are just correlating to ourselves that we are down too.
100%.
But your stats are proving that, hey, we're not down, or we're not up either, but we are very steadily going up. So that shows that Edmonton real estate market is strong and it's increasing month over month. So let's come to my side and see what is the other side of the coin. Check this out. Number one, the inventory in Edmonton real estate market is 5,664 homes are available to sell. Every single thing is 5,664. And last month, 2,580 new listing came. What does that mean to you? Month over month, the inventory 15.1% is increased. So January to February, we are having an increase, which is normal. That's gonna happen. January is always slow. February is gonna increase more. March, April, May, we are just going straight to the uphill side. So on the other side, year to date, we have 4,822 listings are available in the system, which is year to date. If we were comparing year to date, it's down, just 12.9%. If we compare it to last year till now, yes, the inventory is down. But let's see the sales. We now see the inventory. We see how much property came in the system. Let's see how many property got sold. Look at this line. So last month, 1,291 property got sold, which is increment of 31.2%. So Shivani, 1 month, 31.2% sales went up. So the momentum in January is also low and people was comparing to us, but now the February month is getting very, very strong, okay? So year to date, 2,275 property got sold, so which is 43.4% property sold less. I get that. I'm with everybody that, hey, we are not in 2022. We don't have an interest rate where it's below 2% people was locking up. All those factors are factored in, but sales are down. Inventory is coming back. But if you see the total inventory versus sales, I think it's a steady, smooth sale.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so that's what I am going to say to you. But would you make any comment on the buying side of point of view? What I can see myself, this listing and then sales are down. People are only saying, oh my God, last month the sales went way more down, and then they are getting panic about it, and then they're just holding themselves. What do you want to see on the buying side, Shivani?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we're seeing a lot more inventory hit the market, it's a big factor too to seasonality effect, right? Weather's starting to warm up, people are starting to want to put their housing on the market, as well as more buyers are in the market to purchase properties. We are going to see that demand slowly increase as well. So when we see inventory increase and demand increase, we are going to be entering into a multiple offer market here pretty soon. So keep your eyes open for it. It may not happen tomorrow. However, in the future, we are going to see a multiple offer market. So that's something to keep in mind as a buyer in today's market.
Well, because that is just correlated to you. If you can see this slide, detached homes last year was sitting 42 days. Now we're sitting at 54 days. Yes, it's taking more time. And on the same semi-detached home, last year was sitting at on 40 days, and then now sitting at 56 days. And the row houses and townhouses last year was sitting on close to 57 days. Now we're sitting at 60 days. And then condos and apartments, they were sitting at 68 days, now 65 days. And then all residential, if you were going to put all together, last year was 47 days, now at 57 days. So in a nutshell, if you see down here, you just notice one thing. Every single thing is taking more time.
Yes.
And condo market was where stagnant for years over year are moving.
Right.
I see a lot of in condo market. The condo markets are all picked it up quite a bit. Like the listings we have it are 3 months, 4 months, 6 months old. They are already getting snapped at it. Why? Because that's a correlated to you, Shivani. Because all rental market is so strong. The rent market went so high up, now all those investors, they are capturing all those condos so they can buy out on a cheap price and they can rent out. Their ROI is much higher. And that's why those small, like under 100,000, how many calls did you get in office over $100,000 to buy those apartments?
For properties under $100,000 just this week, I can probably estimate about 32 callers came in.
Wow, can you believe it? And out of those 32 calls, I guaranteed you over 50% calls are not even from local.
Right.
People are sitting in Vancouver, people are sitting in Toronto, people are sitting out of town. They are the one who could capture and say, what they're gonna buy for $100,000 for 2 bedroom, 1 bedroom, 1 full bathroom, which is built in 1993. They can rent this property for $900,000 and they can have a positive cash flow. So that's why the condo market is taking less time, but average days in the market is increasing. Okay, I get that, but the thing is, this one you have to understand, Shivani, inventory is very low. Demand is coming up, high up. In upcoming months, what I predict that the market can be very strong. And you just, as you said that, you have prepared all the buyers to say, hey, if you are in the market, if you find a good property, buy it. Don't wait that thing's gonna come back. Exactly. All right. So before we're gonna go to the next, your secret sauce, which is you wanted to share, I want to share this slide to all the audience. What happened to our high rollers? High rollers are very strong market as well too. Look at this slide. Last month, the detached home that sold for $1,322,000. That's a detached home. Semi-detached is $715,000, the most expensive got sold. Row houses and townhouses, $588,000 and $800. That property got sold. And then our apartment and condo, $1.3 million. Can you believe it, Shivani? Apartment, $1.3 million. We're still moving.
We're
not Vancouver, we're not Toronto, but still, hey, we're slowly, we're gradually moving ahead. So that's what happened in our luxury market. So in nutshell, if you can give one message to all the buyers on the basis of that, because there's three kind of buyers out there. One, buyers are scared on the fence. They say, I'm going to be only renting. I'm not interested to buy. Everything else is all, they are not giving me the right information. I'm going to hold themselves.
Right.
Second, people, they're just exploring. They just wanted to tap on the market and see what they are get or what they are not get. They're just making their feet wet. And then third one, they're just jump in, boom, buy, out. So what do you see in upcoming 2 months or 3 months? What is your prediction for next coming 30 to 60 days?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, if we are seeing those are the three types of buyers in today's market. The people that want to buy, they're going to buy. Whether they need to or they have to, their situation requires them to purchase a property. In regards to the other two buyers in the market, A, you either need to get serious about what you're doing, or B, you need to just be able to take a look at it, take a good gander, see what's going to be coming, and prepare yourself for what the next market is going to be, whether that's in 2024 or whether that's the end of 2023. Best way to start off is keep a good track of what's happening, watch our videos, see what's happening, follow us on our social medias. That way you're able to get a good grasp to see what's happening in today's market. And the second step is then really finalizing your financing. Get in touch with a mortgage broker or a bank lender, see what exactly your affordability is in today's market, and then do a deep dive into the current stats.
Well said, Shivani, well said. I 110% increase and request to all the buyers side, please get your mortgage at least pre-approved. I understand the bank is not giving you a pre-approval letter, but please consult and then make sure that you give your pay stub. You make sure you tell them that, hey, pull the credit and give me a solid answer. Because Shivani, in last 60 days, one of the most, I can say, hardest question I am receiving, I'm getting an offer after 30 days, 4 days, I'm getting a non-waiver.
Yeah.
Because their mortgage is not going approved, because that's a bigger challenge. I understand there's a frustration for all the realtors and frustration all the buyers on the other side too. If one of the best advice I can give it to you, please consult all your mortgage broker and get your mortgage at least pre-approved and see that you can afford and you can qualify when you have a written offer, because a good home or good price, those homes, if you don't lose it, somebody else will pick it up.
Exactly.
Okay, that's my best advice. Hopefully this tip will help for all the buyers. On the seller side, I can let that sellers know, if you are in the market, you guys all need to be prepared to have extra time. Don't get panicked that oh my God, it's 3 weeks, my home's not sold. It's never gonna happen. Okay, it's never gonna happen. If you see the average days in the market, what I said, it's 57 days. Okay, if you think that 57 days, it means if you are priced aggressively and you market your product aggressively, you will see the results. But sometimes you're lucky enough that you will get an offer and you get sold, but be patient. That's my best tip for all the sellers in this month. But we'll see how it's coming after our March month, because we are getting into our hot month. Spring is right on the corner. Cold weather is slowly is getting away at this moment. So that's what my tip at this moment is, Shivani.
Absolutely. Well, you heard how the stats were from February 2023. If you have any questions pertaining to your situation directly, feel free to give us a shout. We can easily be reached at 780-431-5615 or visit our website, www.manibagga.com. If there are any videos that you want to see us make, please feel free to comment them down below. We are happy to make a video on them, or if you want to give us a call, we're always here to chat.
Well, and also, as you know, the Bagga team is dedicated to deliver value. We are not asking anything. We are here to help. If God give us a small 1 or 2 things, if you guys have any questions, any type of questions, we are here to help, which is going to make your life better. That is the only #1 motivation Bagga team has it. Okay, we are not looking anything for our own personal interest, but again, you guys have any questions regarding your home selling, preparing of your home, you're buying your home, or you're wanted to thinking about buying in 2023, any questions you have it, we have at least 10 professionals in our team. Anybody can be happy to answer all your questions. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Thank you so much for all your thumbs up. Make sure, comment below how you guys seeing in 2023 where the Edmonton real estate market is heading. I wanted to hear from you. Please comment below and stay tuned. Next month, we'll definitely bring our next step video. Up to that point, love you guys all. Stay blessed and keep smiling.